In this video, I will discuss how to align a lesson to the next generation of science standards. When you initially go to the NGSS website, it can feel a little bit overwhelming. There's a lot of information on a page. But if you look closely, there's a very consistent organizational structure. So the first thing you might notice is at the top, there is a possible unit topic. The unit I did was on high school natural selection and evolution. And so this would be the page I would look at. Then when you look below that, you're going to see a section called performance expectations. These performance expectations are the things that kids should be able to do. They might be how you would assess them. Then below that, in the orange section, is the part teachers are usually most comfortable with. That's the content, the disciplinary core ideas. Now, the thing about NGSS, it's not just about what students should know, but how they should go about learning those ideas. And that's where we go to the section in blue, the science and engineering practices. This is how that content is explored, what kids are going to do with that content. In addition, NGSS highlights overarching themes with their cross-cutting concepts. These are things that are going to show up time and time again throughout science. At the bottom, NGSS has aligned the Common Core state standards for both math and English language. If we look closely at a specific performance expectation, the one that I used in this unit, you're going to see, again, there's some very specific organizational structures to it. One of the neat things that you can do on their website is take your mouse and hover over the first portion of the sentence. You'll see that this gray box pops up, and it's showing how it's linked to a science and engineering practice, constructing explanations and designing solutions. Then if you move along a little further in the sentence where it says the process of evolution, another gray box pops up. This shows where it's specifically connected to a disciplinary core ideas, or actually two of them, natural selection and adaptation. Then if you move along further, it says primarily results from. This is an example of cause and effect. This is a cross-cutting concept. So as you can see, if you look at the entire performance expectation, has a science and engineering practice, it has a content piece, and it has a cross-cutting concept. Additionally, if you look closely at the bottom, it talks about, we've been looking at performance expectation HS LS42, and at the bottom there are very specific ELA and literacy standards and mathematics standards that are aligned to that performance expectation. So if you go back to the performance expectation, you can see that students are expected to do some mathematical modeling with proportional reasoning. That's Common Core State Standard for mathematics. And you're supposed to have an emphasis on using evidence. Again, that's a Common Core State Standard for ELA and literacy. So once again, while it initially can appear overwhelming, you can use these structures to help you clearly plan your lessons.